Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the 10th race of the season. We're at Talladega for the Geico 500. I believe that's going to be the name of this race. But anyways, we're here, and as you can see, we have the 9 drivers going and out for it. The same 9 every week, except this week I am back behind the car, and the 25. And once again, you hear the laughing. John Art's up in the booth again, co-commentating here for part-time, and he'll be our in-race reporter again. So, John, hello.
Hey Carson, you ready to try to make it in like you did at the Daytona duels?
I was pretty fast then, so let's see how we are here with Christian Mizrak going out first in this 19 machine.
That might not get a fast time because he's going out there all by himself.
And now this is one track, I always talk about it in part-time qualifying. You need a draft at any of the ovals, but here at Talladega, you're going to really need a draft here to put down a fast lap. Even just 2 cars will definitely put them in the top 5 for sure. As we look, it looks like the 98 and the 18 are coming out. Maybe
And the
somewhat
33.
close. Yeah, Jack. He has been down the last 2 weeks, missing both races. He says bad luck. It's all bad luck because he has the car, and he knows he can make it. So.
23rd in points. I mean 29th in points.
29th, yes, and he is just a part-time driver, so that's not too bad for a part-time driver. One of the highest part-times. If we look, Jake Rogers is up there as well. I think Jake is the highest, who is 24th in points.
Jack Porkins is higher in points than his owner, Chris Dodd.
Oh, yeah, terrible season for Chris Dodd so far. But, oh well, Jack really wants to get that full-time full-time ride next season for sure, charter team, and I think that's going to be his biggest goal on this offseason. I think he's returning to CJ Motorsports.
We're talking about Chris Dodd? Jack Porkins?
Jack.
Yeah, Jack's not making it back. He's doing... I believe he made his own team, from what I could tell.
Okay, so he is leaving. And Christian Mizrak puts on the first official time of 46.53. As we jump back here, any drivers running together. It looks like the 83 might catch the 93 at a very good time. Or the 25 and 19. Here we go. Carson Scott and Christian Mizrak might catch them, and that might really help both of them. And the 83 will not catch the 93. So I think the only... well, then you have the 33 of Jack. He's found Ryan Hartnett.
Ryan Hartnett has not had a good season at all.
No, he's only made 3 races with an average finish of 36.67. So not the season he wanted. He is actually even lower than me in the point standings. And I made 1 race.
You still finished good in that 1 race.
Oh, yeah, of course.
33 and 62 are racing side by side. That's not going to do well.
Yeah, and then Christian Mizrak, Carson Scott racing side by side. So, right now, only 6 drivers have actually made time. Those other 3 times of 52s do not count yet. But expect the 66 the 62 of Emmanuel Hartnett and Jack Porkins right here. They keep switching positions, which isn't the smartest thing right now. Jack jumps up to 2nd though, so.
And the 62 jumps up to 5th. That's pretty good for that team too.
Yes, and then the other Tango. Back here, Carson and Christian. Christian is currently 4th. Carson is last. But side by side at the line, Carson's first official lap, he'll jump to 5th and knocks Emmanuel out. Oh, the 18 actually found a partner. Jake Rogers and Peyton Beasley. They are 2nd. And actually, Jake is not in it right now, but Jake's definitely going to have a faster lap, even though a little side-by-side through the tri-oval, but Jake will jump up to 4th. Yep.
Carson Scott is now out of it.
Yeah. Oh, and the 83 and 93 have caught up to one another. So we have 3 groups of 2s, but they are passing a lot. They're not really staying in a line. And no change there. Carson Scott will not improve, but the dude he's running with, Christian Mizrak, is actually 5th right now on the time. And this will be their last lap. 6 seconds remaining. I think the 98 and the 18.
Look at that. They're still formed up. Can they get
Yeah,
it?
first and fourth right now. Maybe Jake will jump even higher. Maybe be safe. He ran faster, but he does not move up. Next on the line, 33.62, and Emmanuel does not improve. Jack is safe for now. Emmanuel Shepard is in, but John Cedino's out. John Cedino, oh, did he get in? Oh, he jumped up to second. And Aiden jumped up to first. So, big improvement there. And Carson, I don't think improved, or is this turn 3? Turn 2. Nope, Carson did not improve. So, Christian, Mischak, and I will actually miss the race, it looks like. So, I will not make my second race. It's complete. So we'll let that run out just in case, because I'm never sure. So, it looks like Aiden Shepard, John Cedino, Peyton Beasley, Jack Porkins finally once again, and Jake Rogers, 5 rookies, make the field. Joseph Romanok, no help out there last. You can see the big difference. And I'm not sure if this lap counts. I don't think they'll get to the line before anyways. So, no. So those are the top 5 making it in.
But good for Jack Porkins, finally making another race.
Yes, and I know he will feel so much better about that. He says he has the speed, and of course Talladega, you never know who can win here. Jack Porkins could win. He's 29th. Yeah, he is 29th. Even as a part-time driver, he can make this chase. The rules state if you're a part-time driver, you will make the chase. You can make the chase, top 30 in points. He would have to make it through the wild card, though, because there's no way he'll make it top 10 in points. But if he does, then he can, he will be locked into all 7 chase races. So, never know.
Anything can happen.
Yep, so we're going to jump to the race, and we will come back to John before the countdown and all that, and we'll talk to you when you get all strapped up.
See you then.
All right, see y'all. Thank you for watching this first part. Let's jump to the race. Hello, everybody. Welcome here to Talladega, the Tallow of Dega. We're here, so second restrictor plate race. We just saw Jack Porkins make it in after 2 weeks not making it. He's been falling down in points. And yeah, so big stories coming in. We do have a driver change. Kenneth Medeo will be starting in the 76 machine. For Ferdinand Gabba. He took a hard hit at Indy, and the team originally said he was not going to run at Sonoma. But he said, you know what, I'll run at Sonoma. So he did run Sonoma. But then he could, he ran at Sonoma, but he got in that wreck again. He got in another wreck, the big wreck at Sonoma, so he will not be able to be here today at Talladega. We will get an update when he comes back, but that puts Kenneth Medeo, they're keeping Gabba on the banner for support for him. But starting on pole, last week's winner, Jonny Gardner, off of his first career win, just like Dejon Weeks, will be starting on the pole after his first career win. Cody Smart, our in-race reporter, John Arndt, will be starting third. We'll speak to him in a minute. Joshua Jones, William Brock, Colin Lindsay, Keith Batson, John Citadino, and then it looks like Zachary Fitzwater, Joe, Ron Alonso round out your top 10. I'll look through the rest of the field. Mike Tolan comes in here with an 11-point lead over Colin Lindsay. Keith Batson sitting in third with Joe fourth, Daniel Maxwell, Jonny Gardner, Cody Smart, Kat Tellier, Alex Miller, Chester Harvey, your top 10. Top 10 is separated by 37 points, it looks like, and Jack Porkins and Peyton Beasley will round out the field. So, we're going to talk to John real quick before we get the command. John, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
All right, John. So, big question. How's it feel that AS Racing finally got their first win last week at Sonoma?
It was beautiful. We finally broke through our adversity, and both Johnny and I had a great run at Sonoma. Our pit strategies worked out perfectly. I just wish there was a few more laps so that I could have gone up there to contend.
Yeah, you worked 14th to 4th. Very, very impressive run there. And big question, do you think AS Racing can get a win? You just saw Carson Scott not be able to qualify for this race, but do you think maybe Johnny 2 in a row John Andrews, who was the points leader for the beginning of the season, who's fallen back to 17th in points, or maybe even the other dude who drives for us.
Bryant.
Yeah, JT Bryant, 24 machine.
Yeah, I feel like we can get some more wins. Maybe after the All-Star break if we really put our hearts into it. But Talladega is too much of a crapshoot, basically. So we're just going to have to hope that we don't get involved in the big wreck and hope everything plays out.
Yeah, and like he said it, guys, the big wreck, that is what we'll be watching for. These cars are going to go well over 215 in the draft, and I would not be surprised if we saw an early big wreck. So good luck, John Arndt. We're going to go ahead and cut the pace laps. So thank you, John Arndt.
Thank you.
All right, so let's get the command. I know we're waiting for it. Here we go. There's the command. I hope we all heard it because I barely heard it once again. But anyways, Jonny Gardner, I believe this is not going to be his first career pole, but he is on pole. This is actually his first career pole. I lied. So, yep, we will be right back. Coming off turn 4, Jonny Gardner. Last time we came to Talladega, Carson Scott picked up his first career win. We came here last season, the first race, it was Michael Harvey. No, it was Mike Tolan. So Mike Tolan, your 500 Daytona 500 winner. Could he go back-to-back at Talladega? Well, not back-to-back, but win the both first. You know what I'm saying. Can you win at Talladega again here today? Green flag's back out. Mike Tolan is your points leader. Everyone's going crazy. JT's pushing his teammate out of the way. Green flag's out here at Talladega. Big one can lurk very soon, so you got to be careful. And time to be quiet for the first lap. A somewhat clean first lap. We saw John Andrews in the wall, but our in-race reporter is going to take the race lead right at the line. John Arndt is going to lead lap number 1. Jonny Gardner, his teammate, he got on the inside, and now these cars are starting to go 3 wide and whatnot. They're not even up to full speed yet. You see, John Arndt only ran a 198 average, and you see a second group starting to form in the back. It looks like Eric Hayden. He's kind of stuck in the middle. Jake Rogers is going to start leading this pack. And it's got Kenneth Mateo, John Andrews, Manuel Hartnett, and Jack Porkins. But back to the front. This turn, coming off turn 4, is where we could maybe see a big one. So we will be watching that all day. As Garrett Senor took the race lead, he couldn't hold on to it. And Jesse Turner, Chester Harvey, and almost 4 wide for the race lead at the line. Cat Tellier is now a race leader. There you see it, 206 average mile per hour here. 3 wide works, 4 wide. I don't know how well that's going to work. You see Michael Harvey going 4 wide. Down the backstretch, he's going to find a spot right in front of his teammate, Mike Tolan, actually. Chester Harvey now with the draft from Cat Tellier is going to go on the inside of Cat Tellier. And like I was, I don't think I've actually stated this, but I don't think pit stops will be too much of a strategy here. I think we'll see him. Oh, look at Mike Tolan. Oh, what happened to Mike Tolan? Is he coming to pit road? I think that's, of course I was saying pit road's not going to be, but I think it might be a mechanical failure or something. I don't think that's a scheduled pit stop, but look, it has definitely made 2 groups here. He was running up front, top 20. It looks like he's coming off. Yeah, it was something quick. Mechanical going on under his hood. He is hoping probably for a quick caution here. But your top looks like top 12 have broken away with Cody Smart in the middle, and then the rest of the field back here. So we will see how that works out. As we're jumping up front, Chester Harvey is the leader over his teammate Michael Harvey with Garrett Senor and Jesse Turner up here inside of the top 5. And it looks like Bobby Fraser's up here, Jonny Gardner, Keith Batson, Jason Haywood, Chris Dodd, and John Arndt. And now here comes Mike Tolan. He's just now coming off of pit road. There you see the second group. We're still green here on lap 5. Kind of calm, kind of not so calm. It looks like they have about a good 3.5 seconds over that second pack. Now they're catching Mike Tolan. The way they'll catch Mike Tolan is extremely fast. And they're going to... Oh, he's going to go up high. He's going to... That was probably not the smartest move. Or... I don't know. They are racing a lot. That really brought John Arndt and Chris Dodd on that inside. Now John's trying to look under Keith, and he won't look under Keith. He can't make it. But the second pack now, hungry to close in, and you see Colin Lindsay up in the wall. And the 3 machine, can he try to get back in front of the 5 car? And he will. So this big pack back here. Everyone is riding around. We're only on lap 6 of 29. Still plenty of time to make it to the front. Mike Tolan, whatever it was, he is back in, and he is back up to speed and everything. And you see John, Arndt, and Johnny side by side for second. Already back up. They started first and third. And Michael Harvey's going to lead that lap. We are still clean and green here at Talladega. Kind of surprised by that. But... Oh no, the 26 is in the wall. He's still in the wall. That's William Brock in the 26. He's still in the wall. And everyone's going to avoid him, but he's going to have to cut down. Oh, Eric Heiden's in the wall in the second group. But now Williams definitely going to lose this front pack for sure. And remember how I said the 12 with Cody Smart was kind of by himself? He's up here in the main pack already once again. And you see Michael Harvey Motorsports cars out front 1 and 2. As we jump to the second pack, it looks like it is Aiden Shepard leading the second pack. And has someone lost the draft? I think some people might have lost the draft. It looks like Daniel Maxwell, Ron Alonso, and Eric Heiden. You got Dion Scott. Joshua Jones is way back here. So some drivers may be losing the draft as the main pack is pulling away. They are going to engulf this 62 car. For sure, once they catch him, he is falling fast. Yeah. So kind of a calm race so far. 2:14 was the leader's lap. We are still green here at Talladega. Normally we see an early big one. So am I surprised? Absolutely. Mike Tolan 1 lap down in 40th. Not where he wants to be. And as you see on the ticker, Kenneth Medeo in his first career start. No, I cannot read. Kenneth is in the 76. Oh, Peyton Beasley's all in the wall. Oh, and Peyton Beasley gets turned by John Citadino. A hard hit for the 18 car. Caution's going to be out here. Hard hit for Peyton Beasley. Caution is not out. Peyton Beasley on the inside wall. I think it's way too far back, but I think I'm going to have to call a caution for that. So, one more lap, though, because they're so close. So, caution will be out next time by. I'm going to make sure everything's settled and we don't get a caution. So, I'm going to try to go call this as fast as possible. We will be right back. All right, we come back. Caution's out. That was the one manual caution I can throw. Yeah, I'm not sure why caution did not come out for that. That was a heavy hit. We will go replay it. They've cut up the cars. We've actually gone a whole nother lap. So, as we're waiting here, I don't think we'll see pit stops. Lights are off on the pace car already, it looks like. So, we are going to go check out the wreck, and we will be right back. But don't worry, we will not miss a single green flag lap. So, 18 and Peyton Beasley, he was in the wall, and John Cedino's just right there when he tries coming off, and he takes a hard hit right there. They smashed that wall. That was a very hard hit for Peyton Beasley. He was able to drive away, so I think that's why they didn't call it and everything. So, very, very strange reason. That's such a hard hit. I mean, he's under the apron and everything. He comes to a stop for a second, but actually he never stopped. So I think that's why caution was not called, under the apron and everything. So, yep. But caution was eventually called, so we'll be back green. Nobody hit pit road. We come back on lap 12. We're going to be starting lap 13, it looks like. Sorry if you heard that weird noise. And so your top 10 looks like Michael Harvey, Garrett Senor, Jonny Gardner, Chester Harvey, the 30 of Bobby Fraser, John Arndt, and Race Reporter, Cat Tellier, the 8 of Chris Dodd, Cody Smart, and Jesse Turner. Top 20, pause it and look. Top 30, pause it and look. And the 18 is out. That's your top 40. The whole field rundown. Everyone closed back in. We don't have 2 packs anymore. And we are jumping back to green here. Drivers moving out of the way. Here we go. Green flags back out here at Talladega. And Michael Harvey gets a good restart. You see Bobby Fraser's up high. That's allowing John Arndt to go on the inside. Looking through. Looks like just double, single. John Cittadino in the back after the wreck he caused. And 3 wide for second. Here we go. Jonny Gardner in the middle. He won last week. He's trying to go back-to-back already. And here comes John Arndt, who hasn't won since Rockingham last season. And we are all side by side. Not much changing in the back. And Garrett Senor is on the outside all alone. Here comes Cat Tellier on the inside of John Arndt, who's trying to go on the inside of Chester Harvey. And Cat's going to make it stick under John Arndt. John is going to be stuck on the outside alone. Here comes Mike Tolan, a Talladega winner from last year. The first Talladega race. And look at the cars trying to make moves all over the racetrack. We're going back to the field just a little bit. Michael Harvey looks like to be at bay right now. He is now going to be his teammate Chester back up to second. Bobby on the inside. John with him. John all the way to the bottom. Did he tag Bobby? I don't think so. That was close though if he did. And Bobby's going to be able to keep it. But here comes Jesse Turner in the 80. No. Yes. 3 wide. Mike Tolan way up the racetrack. Thought he was going in the wall, but he didn't. Bobby Fraser to the inside of Chester Harvey for second. Here comes the rookie, Kenneth Mateo, in his first ever race here in Zero to Racing League. Any Zero to Racing League. Replacing Ferdinand Gabot. Gabot's name is on the windshield, though. And it looks like a big pack. It looks like Hair Gel is in the back of the big pack, it looks like. Very thinned out in the back. It looks like a big pack, almost 4 wide right here with Dion Scott. So Dion Scott was last time by. So it looks like top. I don't know. A bunch of people up here. As we're going to cut back to the front. 3 wide. No 4 wide action. And it looks like no one can pass Michael Harvey. And once again, from the top to the bottom, Michael Harvey, Jesse Turner, JT Bryant is up here late. Keith Batson with him. Almost 10 to go with almost the whole field 3 wide pretty much. We got some stragglers right here, and then we got a lot of stragglers all back here trying to maybe avoid the big one before they try to close in. And finally, someone can try to get on the inside of Michael Harvey. Here comes JT Bryant. Collins a little distance behind him, though. And Collins now going to get help from the 6 who just got put in the middle. Never mind. The 6 car almost won this race last season after Carson Scott came and stole it from him. And now Colin to the race lead. No, Alex Miller to the race lead. No, it's going to be JT Bryant. No, at the line it's going to be JT Bryant. Hair Gel or Von Alonso snapped his winless streak earlier this season at Las Vegas. Up here now in the 37 car at the front once again, and now you can definitely see about 4 cars in the back trying to stay out of trouble probably as we're coming to the end of the race. Mike Tolan is a lap down. I keep forgetting that. He's up here in the main pack though. So Mike Tolan actually probably cannot go back-to-back. Or not back-to-back, but just win another Talladega race. Looks like the 0, the 1, the 33, and 93 all back here. I don't think off pace. I just think lost the draft and everything. As Hair Joe's going for the race lead. And Chris Dodd's way out there. That was actually Alex Miller that time, who's 9th in points. Alex having a pretty good rookie season. Next time by will be 10 to go at Talladega. And Chris Dodd's in the wall. Chris Dodd, and he's going to get passed by everybody. But his teammate's in the back. Can he try to get behind his teammate? Try to not lose the draft? I don't know. Kind of pulling away from him. And now these 4 have lined up, trying to maybe catch back up to this pack now. You see Alex Miller on the high side up here. He's going to find a hole right here. Almost 4 wide. Right here with the 72 Jason Haywood. He's going to jump up and take the outside lane. Not the very high outside lane. And look who's up front. Matt Johnson. He is so good at restrictor plate races. He has won at them twice. One was not a points win, though. But he's back up here. He won Texas last year, too. He has 2 career wins, and he's up front here. Not the best season for him. He's not too good in the points. As I'm trying to find him, I don't even see him. And it's probably because I'm not looking hard enough, but he's 15th. And now, as soon as I say that, though, Aiden Shepard with DW Motorsports behind them. DW Motorsports is actually 3rd, 4th, and 6th at the line. And Chris Dodd was able to stay up with this lead pack, but this other pack is... it looks like they're starting to fall back even more. But we've yet to see the big one. If we see the big one, anything's possible. John Arndt, he's back on this inside. The inside we know is strong. And here comes Cole Baker. Cole is currently 32nd in points. He's never led a lap, and he is looking to maybe lead his first ever lap right here in the Gillette Cup Series. We're inside 10 to go. Forgot to mention that. And Daniel Maxwell is on the inside of him, 3 wide for the race lead. We know the outside's better through the tri-oval. At the line, though, I think Daniel is going to get it by a hair. He does, and so Daniel Maxwell is our race leader right now. I don't know how they're not wrecking, guys. 3 wide deep, this whole pack. John Arndt back up. He's in the inside front. But is it too early? He's going to move the 7 way up. 7's in the middle now. Is it too early to try to be up front? And the 83, he's real wide. Oh, I thought he might have gotten the wall right there, and that could have maybe forced a 4 wide at the front, and that might have caused a big wreck right there. But Aiden Shepard was able to keep it. John will lead that lap back to the front. Here comes Emmanuel Hartnett. Oh, Emmanuel almost made contact with John. 4 wide. Here we go. Aiden Shepard way up high, and John Arndt's blowing up in the front of the pack. He's got to get down. He's got to cut off a whole bunch of drivers, and John Arndt blows up. With just a few laps to go, John Arndt has blown up in the middle of the pack, near the front. He was the leader last time by with just a few laps to go. 7 laps to go, and he blows up. That is a 5-car pull away, guys. And look who they are. Daniel Maxwell, Season 2 champion. Cole Baker, Emmanuel Hartnett, Zachary Fitzwater, and Aiden Shepard. 4 of them never to victory lane. And one of them is a champion. Then we got the pack of pretty much everyone else. And no caution for that. Like I said, that would have been a caution, but we saw 18 of Peyton Beasley spin out. So John is done. Cole Baker to the race lead. Here he goes. He's got help from Zachary Fitzwater, and Matthew Johnson's trying to close in. Trying to lead this second pack, it looks like. I think, oh yeah, they've closed in for sure. But Cole Baker back to the race lead. Or up front. That ruins the 3 wide all the way through the field. And look, the 0, the 33, and the 93 have caught up. Tyler Merkel has not, though. Can they maybe do some stuff here late? We're jumping to the front. It looks like Cole Baker still up front. Aiden Shepard, Matthew Johnson. Here's Dejon Weeks once again. Dejon, Indianapolis winner. get his first win 2 weeks ago, and he's actually going to get put in the middle right there. That's not what he wanted. Here comes Aiden Shepard, the Red Bull car. They are so good at restrictor plate races. They won both Daytona races last season as he gets the air loose from the 4. And here comes Aiden Shepard for the race lead. He's going to get stuck in the middle, though. Here comes Alex Miller. Cole Baker on the outside with help from Matthew Johnson. And at the line, it's going to be Alex Miller, the rookie. Alex Miller's got the 6. The 6 was trying to look low, and he couldn't look low. We're back to 3-wide racing with just 4 to go here. If we see a caution, that might be the last lap of the race. So now it is time to get up front as fast and as soon as possible. Tyler Merkel has lost the draft all by himself. So 2 drivers out. It looks like the 05 had a valve issue. And the 6 is back up front here at Talladega late. Can he maybe get redemption? James Richardson, that is, from last year getting passed on the last lap from the hard-charging Carson Scott. Alex Miller, though, on the outside is going to have a run. Can he maybe clear the 6 down almost into turn 1? He will. Alex Miller's going to keep the race lead. Looking through the pack. If we see a caution, it's probably over. Zachary Fitzwater all in the wall. Here comes Jay Day. This isn't going to look good. They're going to save it. Zachary might have just blown any chance he had. And here's Aiden Shepard again, still on this inside, trying to make something happen. We got 3 people who have never won up here in the top 3. And Matthew Johnson's in the wall off turn 4. He's going to save it. Never mind. Nothing exciting here. 2 to go at Talladega. Who is it going to be? Alex Miller, the rookie, leading James Richardson, who's never won. Aiden Shepard, the other rookie. Cat Tellier, who won at Auto Club earlier. Now here comes Cat Tellier. Looks like Jack Porkins is on pit road late, as well as Zachary Fitzwater. Do these drivers have enough fuel to make it all the way? That could be interesting, as Cat Tellier is making a move for second late here. Alex Miller's out front. He's leaving a lot of room for Cat Tellier, and are we going to see pit stops? Hope not. No, we're not. Okay, good. 2 laps to go. Jonny Gardner's found JT Bryant late here. AS Racing teammates late on the inside. White flag. Oh, sorry, I missed that. I was trying to get to them. Does AS Racing have anything for Alex Miller, who's been out front the last couple laps? JT's never visited victory lane. Jonny Gardner won last week, and Zachary Fitzwater is about to merge on track. And he's going to block the 12, and he's going to block a lot of drivers. That was a dumb move by him. JT Bryant's only going to have one more chance. Here comes JT Bryant. He's got help from his teammate Jonny Gardner, who won last week. JT Bryant in the Star Trek themed car. Does he have anything? Did the 7 just get spun out, or is he coming to pit road? I'm not sure, but at the line, here we go. Alex Miller, JT Bryant's a drag race. JT, with help from Jonny Gardner, is going to pick up the win. AS Racing go back-to-back with Jonny Gardner winning last week, and now he's helping JT Bryant to victory lane. And the 7 ended up running out of gas, as well as the 45-33. Aiden Shepard ended up finishing 4th, it looks like, and we did not see the big one at Talladega. Surprised we didn't see the big one. But JT Bryant finally gets his first career win. Alex Miller, Jonny Gardner, Aiden Shepard, Cat Tellier, Dion Scott, Arvon Alonso, James Richardson, Matthew Johnson, Colin Lindsay, your top 10. Interesting top 10, that is. Joshua Jones, Cody Smart, Bobby Fraser, Cole Baker, Dejon Weeks, Emmanuel Hardneck, Garrett Sonora, Chester Harvey, Michael Harvey, and Jesse Turner, your top 20. I'll look through the rest of the field as we go ahead and export this. This is race 10. Already at race 10, guys. I'm going to go ahead. Hopefully this isn't messing up. I want to go ahead and import this, see the new points. JT Bryant with his first ever win. Okay, so we do have a points change at the top of the board. Mike Tolan, after finishing 38th, 1 lap down, is going to drop all the way down to 7th in points. Colin Lindsay now is your points leader by 1 point over Jonny Gardner, and then 3 points over Arvon Alonso. And so top 10 in points are separated at 33 points. Right now, Colin Lindsay, Jonny Gardner, Vaughn Alonso, Kat Tellier, Keith Batson, Alex Miller, Mike Tolan, Cody Smart, Daniel Maxwell, and Chester Harvey would make the chase safely. The first wild card spot would be Dejon Weeks, who fell to 12th in points, only 2 points out the top 10. And then JT Bryant now is taking Bobby Fraser's wild card spot. Bobby is 20th with JT Bryant being 17th. So congratulations to JT Bryant on your first ever win. And hopefully that didn't go black and everything. Next race is All-Star. Check the Facebook page if you want some of the special scheme. Thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And we will see y'all for the All-Star race, the All-Star shootout, all that. So I love every single one of you. Thank you so much for watching.